Well, the most important measure that really counts is having extraordinary people working here. Again, our industry is all about service. Service is all about how your team make the guests feel when they walk into the hotel. Not even if they stay here. The minute they walk in, they should feel that extraordinary hospitality waiting there. And that takes so much more than one individual or policy and procedure or certain training. It really takes the whole culture and how we keep this team motivated and proud to be one of the best. And that's really the key. So everything that I do around my team is about now and the future, how to keep this team at the level of motivation, at the level of pride, at the level of caring that they feel for the guests. That to me is the most important focus. Well, actually, our hotel has very interesting mix of clientele. We have a group of guests who have been coming here for 40 years plus. They are, I call them die-hard Peninsula fans. They have never stayed anywhere else. They don't care what hotel opened in Hong Kong. To them, in Hong Kong, there's only one hotel they stay. I recently had a guest who unfortunately was diagnosed with cancer, and one of his wishes was to bring his family here one more time for New Year's Eve. And that kind of emotional, attached guest is rare to find, and we're very fortunate we have a lot of them. You can see that different generation of staff, like I am considered the younger generation of staff here, having been here 15 years. When these guests come to the hotel, the staff role becomes friends. They're not just staff. I mean, they've known them for years. That's one type of customers, which I really enjoy having a chat with. Then you have the business travelers. Again, good mix of geographic sort of like segment. They come here, and when I observe their behaviors, they work very hard, but they know that this is the place they can also sneak in some R&R. So they do enjoy our facilities much more, and they are much more sort of like, I come here to work, but I'm going to squeeze as much time as possible to enjoy this hotel. And that's one type of customers. And then we have I would call the third generation of customers, that the parents have been coming, and now they're taking over the business, and they're coming here. They've been coming here since they're a child. So that's the third type of customer that makes up a very good mix of who our customers are. To me, it's very interesting to work in an environment like this because so many of our guests have emotional attachment to this hotel. And sometimes they cross the line a little bit, and they would say like, oh, please do not retire that staff, because I can't imagine not having him on our floor if we come here. So it's a new dynamic. But I love it because it just makes our job much more interesting. Well, I think our greatest advantage as a hotel in this wonderful city is our heritage. No matter how many new hotels open up, how beautiful they built it, they do not have that 82 years of history that exists in this hotel. And it's also sometimes dangerous to be an older hotel if you don't want to change or evolve. And I think what we have been doing really well is that we are very, very adamant about keeping our tradition. We're very proud of our heritage, both in the hotel history and in our long-serving staff, but we're not afraid to evolve. We have very high-tech rooms. We have great generations of different ages of people working here. So bringing in the old tradition and the new elements of technology and knowledge. So I think that's very important, and I believe that in itself will keep us different, or I wouldn't say ahead, but different from our competitors. It's easy to build a beautiful hotel, you just have to have money, but it's very difficult to keep an 82-year-old hotel young at heart and thriving all the time. And that is something that we would continue to do to make sure this hotel stays the way it is.
Thank you.